Evening, everyone. It's 5:39, and this is your closing comment for today, Thursday, December 14th, and coincidentally, my 26th wedding anniversary, which I did remember. I never forget. Okay, so we had another very strong day today. Volume was really extreme. Now, I know that we have a triple witching tomorrow, the last one of the year. So part of it was that. And when you have a market like we've had of late, there's a lot of evening up going on ahead of that. So we'll see what it looks like. Obviously, all of the information that we had today came in either as expected or slightly better than expected. I'm talking about claims, continuing claims, November retail sales, export prices, import prices, and October business inventories. Tomorrow, we also have some numbers coming out. They're not as market moving as those, but at 8:30 we have the Empire State Manufacturing Index. Consensus is about 3.0. The prior is 9.1. At 9:15 we have November industrial production and capacity utilization. Those are expected to look a little better. Industrial production would be consensus is up zero point 0.2 versus the prior down zero point 0.6. Capacity utilization 79.1 versus 78.9. So that would be a little bit more activity. Then we have S&P Global US Manufacturing PMI and global US services PMI at 9:45, and of course we have the tick flows that nobody really looks at because they don't put it out until 4 o'clock on Friday afternoon. But that is foreign investment in our treasuries, and frankly it's something that I watch closely because it lets me know just how much strength there will continue to be from the buy side of the massive amount of treasury financing and refinancing that we're going to have to do. Okay, after the close, Costco came out with earnings. The stock had closed at 630 and change, down 11.22. Um, they beat, and the stock went down to 620. The conference call has been on. The last was 639, and that would be down $3, but also up $9 or $8.50 from where we were at the close. Lennar beat top and bottom line, but had an issue with margins in the quarter. The stock had closed 154.81, up 965. It moved down to the last 149.67. That's still up on the day, but closer to the low and down $5 from where the close was. Adobe continued to move lower again today, closed at par spot 71, 100.17, down 283 or 2.75%. Pfizer, the same situation. It started up this morning and then reversed well before 10 o'clock, closed down again today, 26.17, down 49 cents. I will say that the volume in it was substantially lighter, although it was still 3 times average. Yesterday's volume was 5.5 times average. And the biggest mover today just like yesterday, was the Russell, where the Dow was up 0.43%, Nasdaq was up 0.19, S&P up 0.26, the Russell up 5301 or 2.72. And following right behind it, like it did yesterday, were the transports up 1.9%. Volume was huge. As I said, 8 billion. Yesterday's, I believe, was 5.8 billion, but that does get a bit warped ahead of this last triple witch of the year. As far as the futures go, I still didn't buy the wheat, even though the grains were slightly higher. I'm still making sure that we have some stability there. Corn was down, soybeans was up slightly, the wheat was up 10.5. Oil was up $2.11. Heating oil was up 4 cents. Gasoline was up 9 cents. Nat gas up 5.7 cents. In the metals, gold up 47, and a huge move in the silver, up $1.46, and copper too, 389, up a dime again. So that's another almost 3% move in the copper. The dollar, which broke below 103 yesterday, broke below 102 today and closed down there. 101.94, down 91 cents. Bitcoin had kind of a short range day for it. It did get down to 42,020 with a high of 43,625, closed pretty much at the upper end, 43,140, down just $70. Ethereum was up $29, and the bonds closed up 1.75, 1 and 25/32, but in fact they were another half a dollar higher, so they were up a solid $2 again today. And that's all I have for you, folks. I'll be back first thing in the morning, and we'll see what those early morning number releases look like. Have a good evening. I hope you had a good day.